Welcome to this playground where we're going to look at the while loop. Now, the while loop has a condition. So the condition is tested before the loop starts. Let's take a look at this now. I have a variable I've created called my score, and I've set it to a default value of 5. Now, I'm going to say while my score is less than 10. So while it's less than 10, I'm going to do something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just print a message that says I'm not there. So not high enough score yet. Okay, now if I am to run this code now, the first time it loops through, my score has a value of 5. 5 is less than 10, and it will go into that loop and print. The next time it loops, my score hasn't changed, so it's going to continue on. So we need to make sure when we're designing our loops that our condition that we're checking for, the value is altered in some way. So I'm now going to say my score is assigned my score plus 1. So each time it loops, the value of my score will increase by 1. So let's run this code now and have a look at that. And that's exactly what's happened. Now I'm going to add one more line of code here and just say print you made it. So we can see that that's what happened, that it gets outside the loop, and there we have it. You made it. It's gone ahead and it's been looping. So each time it gets to the bottom of here, so it executes that line of code, it comes back up and tests this condition. If this condition is true, so my score is less than 10, it will enter into here between the curly brackets and execute that code. Now, what I want to do is just demonstrate back a little bit there. Now I've removed that part that has the my score change, and I'm now going to run my code, and you'll notice, you can see here how many times it's been running, how many times it's running. It's just continuing to run. That's called an infinite loop, and they're very common, a lot more common than you realize. It gets into a loop and it goes and it goes and it goes. And the reason is within the loop, nothing is changing the condition. So when you design your loops, you need to ensure that your condition being checked, that value is changing. Let's bring that to a stop by clicking stop. So we've brought that to a stop now, and you can see it's important to ensure that that condition being checked is changing within the loop.